All right, back with a super extra special Pedal Builder Reacts video. And it's going to be a little bit different format because what we're going to show is a reaction to the Tube Screamer TSV808 by Vemuram. And I'm also unveiling my clone of this very, very cool Tube Screamer style pedal. Now this is also triple bonus an unboxing video. So here we go. This is a pretty low serial number. Wherever the serial number is. Oh, it's probably on this box. 1014. Here we go. So we have the sticker. Some foam. Very nice, very nice. We have a booklet with a bunch of information. You can download that booklet online. Here we go. Here it is. The TSV808. Now, it's no secret that I've opened this thing up. I've taken good care of it. I'm borrowing this from a good friend of mine. So thank you to that very special person who's helped me sort of reverse engineer this, or enabled me to access one of these so I can reverse engineer it and then create this guy. And this particular unit is the one that is going to him or her. I'm going to make it super mysterious. And this is a direct clone. The only difference is that I'm using 1S1588 diodes. It's a little different, but it's also the same, going to be the same sound. So it's just using NOS diodes. That's the only thing. But here we are. This thing is super heavy. I can't believe how heavy this thing is. This brass enclosure is beautiful. It's got that green and gold patina to it. The pots feel really good. They're a little speedy. They're pretty speedy. Feel great. The switch is a light force, light torque, whatever you want to call it, action foot switch. It's not like the alphas that I'm a big fan of, but I'm getting used to them. And this is a Gorva switch in here that is the exact same pressure on it. So it feels the same in here, and we'll open this up in a few. So pretty exciting stuff going on. Not really much to say other than, it's drive, tone, level. It doesn't say it on here. The LED is pretty bright and orange. I like bright LEDs. 9 to 18 volts advertised. Super cool. The trim pots here in this box is a screwdriver that you kind of poke in to get to come out. And I do not like this. I do not like this at all. It's so difficult. So what I did, I fixed it. I put them on the top. Sorry, I'm a little crazy right now. So I really enjoy the top. Like, I just want to quickly find my settings, because if I didn't have this pedal, I didn't like this at all. I couldn't find a good setting. And to be honest, going back here and screwing with the trim pots was a little bit of a pain in the butt. I did not like it. That's me. That's my preference. It looks like they're using really the good quality, like amp, like the same knobs that would go on an amp. I also did the same here. So I externalized the trim pots, made it super easy, and on the inside of here is a dip switches, 2 dip switches, so you can have independent control over the top sine wave and the bottom sine wave. So if you want more clipping on the top, you just put it that way, and if you want less clipping on the bottom, you pull it that way. Or if you want, softer style, like less, I guess, compression, more of a feel, you do it like on that side. If you want more compression, less of a feel, kind of akin to the original tube screener, you do that. All right, so here we go. Here is the inside of the TSV808. Made by Vemuram. Here we go. These look like alpha pots, your standard Alpha pots, that looks a little close for comfort to those power caps. These true sound caps must be a special run, because that's the brand made in Japan. That is the name of the Vemuram team. Ooh, got hair on my finger. What are we seeing here? So here's a 100 ohm power filtering resistor. It's half watt. We see this 150 picofarad cap. We see a chip that is blacked out, so I don't know what it is. This, I don't know what it is. We have some, I believe these are BC. No, I don't know what they are. Yeah, maybe. This is the, oh no, it says right here. Yep, BC. This particular one is 27 nanofarad. 100 volts, BC. I believe the code is 16. This is a film cap, by the way. Let's see. Can I zoom in here and see from my glasses? Yep, 1633. Oh, maybe I'll just do the rest of the video like this. It's kind of cool. These alpha pots, you see your B10 for your tone. This is gain, and then here's level. Here is your adjustments. The 50 is for the bass. This is the saturation. It's kind of neat. Some inside stuff going on here. Protection diode. It looks like they reused like a 4148 here. LED. Nothing crazy. These are cool. Kind of Vichy film caps. Some Dale CA. I believe these are CMF 55 Dale cap resistors. Sorry if I said cap. They're definitely resistors. There's 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. These are really great metal film resistors. They're military grade, military spec. Actually, CMF is industrial. RN is military. But guess what? They're the same gosh darn thing. This is kind of cool. So this is gold plated Nutric connectors. Very, very neat. What else can I see in here? Nothing. This actually is a pretty simple circuit. These are like 1 UF. Again, film caps, very good high quality parts in here. These blue look like just standard Royal Ohm resistors, very inexpensive. You got your battery terminal, battery clip. Now, here's a tri-sound. Here's a custom part. Yeah. Very easy to press. Feels great under your foot. Almost too easy. Some people may not like that. So on the back, we have the dip switch, because this actually, when you pop the cover off the back, this is what you see. This is what you're presented with. You're not actually seeing the underside until you take it apart. This is the switch for creating symmetrical, asymmetrical clipping, and or if you put them all the way to one side, then you get 4 diodes, which gives you like more of a less compression, more of a punch in your tone. The other way, you're shrinking the signal, basically clipping the signal earlier, because then you only have 2. Like you only have a single pair of diodes versus if you had it open, you have like a bigger swing before the signal gets clipped and compressed. So that's sort of what's going on there. This is a very early serial number, so I don't know if they ever came out with anything more than version 1, but that's what we got going on here. It's interesting. I guess they could have used a ribbon, but actually I prefer it this way, because each one of these has its own like kind of built-in strainer leaf. If you do a ribbon, those can break right here very easily. So actually, I kind of like this idea. It looks like they grounded. It's kind of funny. They grounded this part of the foot switch. Not sure why, That's how they did it. Yeah, I'll zoom back out here. Very cool stuff going on. So again, super high quality. The board is 4 layers. And what that means is that the signals, you don't see any trace. I'm going to reflect around here. No trace. No trace here. Whoa. The signals are actually, what goes from point A to point B, for example, over here to over here, that connection being made. That is all in between the sandwiches. So it's going to deter pirates, and it's going to deter noise from getting in, because more or less all these traces are going to be wedged between a ground and a ground, because this top is ground, the bottom is ground, and those signals are in between. So it's kind of like a coax. It's in an effort to, low noise as possible. So inside, very high quality selection of parts, especially these over here. I don't know at this point what they do. This is not a tracing video. It's kind of more or less showing off and the impressions that I get when I look. Yeah, really high quality stuff inside. So MSRP on this pedal, I believe, was $499. I think the case probably costs more than the circuit board and populated all the parts. Just taking a guess. But this pedal sounds great. It's not a sound demo. But this is what we got going on inside, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between. Hope you enjoyed this. If you like more, please subscribe. Hit the bell, whatever that does. Probably alerts you, I think. One last thing. These are glued in. Interesting, right? These are glued. This is not. Whoop. My personal favorite sort of tone is turn the bass all the way down. The saturation is interesting because it sort of doesn't make sense at first, because when you turn to the left, you get a very thinned out sound, and you turn to the right, you get a little thicker, kind of mids going on. Obviously this is a 1-for-1 clone, so that's what you're going to experience on this one. I looked down the line, get the same. A lot of people have the same sort of impression. It adds a little presence. You lower it, you get more presence in a different way than you do with the treble. So it's highly interesting. On this one, I love these diodes, these LEDs. See, it's kind of going to, hopefully my camera can focus. It's flat. It's flat at the top. I believe this is a 100-degree viewing angle. You're not going to see these on many other pedals, the viewing angle. It's really cool because you get like a center spot, and then the outside of this LED ring lights up. It's super cool. I love it. Yep, this is number 1. The insides are 100% the same type. So you got metal film resistors everywhere. I'll show you in the inside. Actually, in this video, I'm going to show you already the inside, and then I'm going to go to this. So here I am. You're going to notice all the same. And then I use, big difference here is I use pure tone jacks. So when you plug this in, you're going to notice that there's 4 prongs, 2 for the ground, 2 for the signal. And then that is double the connection. So when you go, like basically what I want is this pedal is not the problem on your pedal board. This is going to be the last pedal to check on your pedal board if you have a signal being dropped. That's my goal, and that's what I'm sticking to. It is a little bit harder because you got a click, and then you got push it in, click, click, and pull it out, same thing, click, click. Real tough stuff, but it's going to be in there. Another thing I did, everything is solid. There's no wet electrolytics. In there, you'd notice that there was wet electrolytics right here on the 47 microfarad. I did away with that. These are solid polymer. You see these, and I'm a big fan of them. You see these caps used on high-end video graphics card, in computer electronics, just anywhere there's a high heat, high demand, high current kind of load to it. It's very low ESR, very quiet. This whole pedal is very quiet. So is this one, by the way. They're pretty much neck to neck. And I mean, I don't know. I don't know what else to tell you. That's half watt. As you saw earlier, I got the same Dale military grade resistors. In case you're wondering, above top secret, I'm a big, I hate to say conspiracy theory fan, but I'm very interested in advanced technology, especially military technology. And there's a term called above top secret, where basically the president of the United States doesn't even have access to some of these programs, and they're documented and they've leaked out over the years. Definitely highly recommend you reach out or watch on YouTube Dr. Stephen Greer and his series, especially Unacknowledged. It's really an eye-opening sort of docu-series or documentary, and he's got a pretty cool YouTube channel. I'll link it below. But anyway, so this is akin to that. Plus the TS top secret. This is above top secret. So this being like its own thing, its own tube screamer thing going on. I'm just kind of paying tribute to all the engineering efforts and achievements that went into that pedal. Goes into this pedal, the ATS above top secret 808, TSV808. You kind of see where I'm going with that. Hope you enjoyed this video and all the goodies and tidbits and information that you've learned along the way. Again, thank you so much to the fine person, or maybe alien, extraterrestrial person who let me borrow this for a very extended period of time while I reverse engineer it. So here we are at conclusion. We're boxing this up. I'm giving both of these to him or her or it, alien, over coffee pretty soon. Enjoy.